Welcome to Onourshelf. Let's see what Bartholomew has for us today. Come on, Bartholomew. Okay, so we have the Sony Tablet S. We're going to do a full review and an unboxing. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in. This is also the bundle package also, so it comes with a carrying case. As you can see, the box is a little beat up, but this is how I got it. So when you open the box, the first thing you're going to take out is the tablet wrapped in plastic. Let's go ahead and get it out of the plastic. Next up, a bunch of instructions manuals. Also some warranty cards. Comes with about 4 of them total. And the last thing we have in this box right here is the USB cable and the power adapter. Okay, so what we have here is the Sony Xperia Tablet S, and this is the first boot up. So when you first turn it on, this is exactly what it shows you. It shows you the Sony logo, and it also goes to this little kind of animated graphic type ordeal. It actually loads for about probably 20 to 30 seconds the first time around. Then after that, it takes you to a list of main setup options. Things like time and date, accept Google's user agreement, set up Wi-Fi, you know, the usual stuff that you input when you're setting up a brand new tablet. And then we are all set up. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the design of this tablet. It weighs 1¼ pounds. Onto the back of it has this fold over black type stipple like finish. It has like kind of a grip material. There's a rear facing camera. Also, there's 2 speakers on the bottom of them, and there's where you input the charger. And the bottom half of the tablet is aluminum, and it feels like an iPad. And to the left or the right of the tablet, depending on which way you're holding it, here are your volume controls and your power button. Now on the opposite side, you have your headphone jack, and you also have your SD card slot. You just pull this little piece back and it goes right in there. And then you also have a front-facing camera right up top. Okay, so let's talk about the specs of this tablet. This is Sony's 2nd generation Android tablet. This one has a 9.4-inch true black 1280 by 800 display. As far as power goes, it has a 1.4 GHz quad-core NVIDIA Tegra 3 CPU with GeForce graphics and an IR blaster with AV remote. It also has a 1 megapixel front-facing camera and an 8 megapixel rear camera. And it also features Bluetooth 3.0. And its current operating system is Jelly Bean. Now first I'm going to talk more about the display and the sound of this tablet. Okay, so let's talk more about the display. The blacks look really good on this tablet. Some of the best blacks I've seen, and the display in general looks really, really good. Now, as I said earlier, the standard resolution is 1280 by 800, so it's not 1080p. However, it does look a lot sharper than that. So you definitely won't be disappointed with the display. However, we do wish it was 1080p.
Can you remember me? I'm the one that picked the object. Can you remember me? I'm the one that picked the object.
As far as sound goes, the built-in speakers are definitely loud enough. Here's an example of the Walkman app on this tablet, and this is how you flow through the album artwork. And here's an example of how the actual sounds coming through the speakers built into the system.
Have you ever had a
And here's another video clip as well. Listen to the sound.
Take a swing at me. I'd like to take a big swing at you, Sarge. Well, go ahead and give it your best.
I'm not going to make you wait. I'm sure everyone wants to just see the swing, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this part to the swing. Now let's talk about performance. Now, as I said earlier, this one has the Tegra 3 dual core, which is much improved over the Tegra 2 of last year. This tablet multitasks and also plays games very well. Here's an example of a game I picked up earlier. I forgot what it's called at the moment, but let's take a look at it. And I didn't play this game very well. I wasn't able to shoot anything, so I just shot my own horse. As far as multitasking goes, it works really well in this device. You won't be disappointed. I only had about probably a few crashes, and within a week's time I had about 3 crashes so far. But overall, it's been very snappy. You won't be disappointed at all with the performance of this tablet. Now there's this really cool feature called the remote app, and it actually connects to your TV. Pretty simple actually. Here's an example of how it works.
Sorry, I don't know what to expect you. Including. See this guy? He worked.
What I like the most about this app is that it's a very simple app and very easy to use. I just basically touched the app, opened it up, and it has a list of TVs already there. And I touched Panasonic, and it connected almost instantly. So it's very simple to use. And like most people, we all use our tablet while we're watching TV. So you no longer have to grab the remote. You can just change the channel right there. That's a big plus for this tablet. Just in case you're curious as to what the camera app looks like, here it is. Just a very simple layout, and I'm sure there's more available to download in the App Store for a more advanced camera or video recording feature. So let's talk a little about the battery life. Sony claims up to 12 hours of video playback and 10 hours of web browsing via Wi-Fi. And right around 8 hours of doing miscellaneous things like browsing the web, flickering through apps. One more thing I also want to include, which I forgot to talk about, is this thing makes an excellent e-reader. I didn't get a chance to download a book, but I have used it and it works really well with this device. So in conclusion, I would have to give this tablet a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10 because right off the bat, this tablet comes with a lot of apps pre-installed, and it's very customizable, very easy to use. It feels good when you hold it in your hand. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's not made entirely out of plastic. The back's made out of aluminum, so it feels on par with the iPad. The battery life and the performance are both very good, and I really like that universal remote feature that's built into this tablet. The only thing that I would say with that takes away from this tablet is probably the fact that it's not 1080p video. But with the quality of the display, with the blacks that we talked about earlier, I mean, you won't be disappointed at all, and you probably won't even notice. But it's not 1080p. However, the blacks are just really good. So that's been a review of the Sony Tablet Xperia Tablet S review. Let me say it properly. Thanks for watching.